Focus on the guard. Matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backboards to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now Conley. Beyond the arc. No good that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing.
Mitchell against Edwards. Fires high post. Towns kicks to McDaniel. The pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota. But out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
5 to shoot. It's stolen by Gobert. Now here's McDaniel. Over in the corner, Conley. Gobert with a screen on Garland. Conley dishes to McDaniels. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Over to the left wing. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And here's Edwards. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Foot shot on the way. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Up top, Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. That puts them in the lead.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense.
Oh!
My goodness. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Mobley. Fires from the wing. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Towns. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Pass to Conley. Towns in the corner. Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Gobert Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. For three, Edwards. Offensive rebound. Towns wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You know, Towns is one of the biggest inside-outside threats in the league and shooting a great percentage from deep.
Garland against Conley. Garland is doubled. Here's Mobley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Michael Conley picks one up. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
And he sinks the second. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Mitchell against Edwards. And there's the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
That's the end of the first, and both teams still warming up their offenses. And back with
Your Cavaliers use this team. And now, please welcome.
and close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the three, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Garland against Conley. Right side, Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Allen, that's good.
Well, you got to do much more than that to slow Allen. I mean, this guy is long and athletic, capable of converting through contact.
Outside, Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Or just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. I think you'd agree unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
Rivers, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And here's Garland for three. Left side, Edwards. Driving the lane.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Edwards against Garland. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Mitchell outside. The three. Minnesota with the rebound. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Edwards kicks to Rivers. Towns in the corner. Gobert down low, defended by Allen. McDaniels with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Stolen by Okoro. Mitchell with it. Working on McDaniels. Allen's shot is off.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Towns for three. He doesn't hit that one. And Cleveland will come the other way. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
In the corner, Okoro with it. Kicks it out to Garland. Now the dish to Okoro. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Edwards can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Allen in the post. Gobert on him. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. Makes it off the glass.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And so Allen will bring it up now for Cleveland. Here's Okoro, and he makes good on the layup. Okoro's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Edwards to the inside, and the dunk by Towns.
An absolute beast in the pick and roll. Towns rolls off ready to score. Doesn't disappoint either.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Latrey. Gobert dishes to Towns. Shoots from the high post, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead. Here's Garland. He's got 7. Nice move. He lays it in. Garland's got 9 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Minnesota on top. They lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Rivers in at the point. Now Rubio. Here's Osman. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now here's McDaniel. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From deep. LeVert against Edwards. No good off the back of the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 3.
Well, Robin Lopez played with 8 different teams through his first 13 seasons in the league. And in a word, a basketball nomad. Those 7-footers always in demand when they can impact both ends of the floor.
Second chance shot. And it's Osman missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. Back to Towns, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Prince in for McDaniels. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Rubio dishes to Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Someone like Robin Lopez. Clark, how hard is it to change teams that much?
I don't know, because I never experienced that in my short career, but I imagine it's got to be difficult. But if you're comfortable with yourself and you bring value to your teams, then I think it can be a fairly smooth adjustment.
Here's Osman. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Out to Edwards. From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Lopez a screen.
2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Osman the pass to Lopez. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Passes it to LeVert. Minnesota with the rebound. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Outside Edwards. Prince against Lopez. Stolen by Wade. It's Osman, top of the key. Leaps for it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Great instincts to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Daniels, he's checked in for Edwards. And here's Garland for 3. Another shot, kicks it out to Allen. Connects from three-point range. Allen's got 5 now.
I see you, Jared. I see you expanding your game, broadening the horizons. Nice looking shot there, big fella.
McDaniels dishes to Prince. Back to McDaniel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Minnesota, Jaden McDaniels.
The free throw drops from McDaniel. No good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mobley kicks to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Garland.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Prince outside. Fires for 3. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell wide open. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
A huge 3 allows them to snatch the lead heading into the 4th quarter.
And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And here's Conley outside. Back to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. 4 on the clock. Launches a 3. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Towns comes in for Reed. And it's Edwards in for Torian Prince. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Edwards. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Edwards got 11 points here in just the second half. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Allen kicks to Mobley. And the pass to Okoro. Mobley double teamed. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Mobley a screen on Conley. Garland kicks to Okoro. Off target from three-point range. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. It's a one-point game. Here's Edwards. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Allen. Garland finds Mitchell. To the paint. Towns with the steal. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Edwards passes to Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Out of bounds. Cleveland ball.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
Good on the first, and that gives them the lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots. This is one guy who will make you pay.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Edwards finds McDaniel. Garland against Conley. There's the lob to Towns. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Big time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Outside Edwards. Feeds it to Towns. Out to Edwards. Three-pointer. Just 5 on the clock. Top of the key. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Now here's Okoro. Edwards defending. Okoro passes to Allen. Count!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here's Towns. That one misses. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Mitchell. Into the lane. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. They need this. A shot, no good. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave.
Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight, it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Now here's Mitchell. He takes it in. And it's Bane with the rebound.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Here's Garland. Mobley, a screen on Morant. Pass to Allen from outside the arc. And another miss by Cleveland. About a minute into this first quarter, and for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little...
Okay, knockout!
Man! Wow! And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Mobley, a screen on Morant. Garland against Morant. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. 5 to shoot. Into the lane. And finished off by Garland.
You see the opportunistic attitude of Garland. Exceptional job knifing through the defense and finishing with force.
Drops in the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Tipped. Stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Morant. The shot comes out. And Cleveland the other way now. Left side Mitchell. And he drives in. Brooks with the rebound.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Morant, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Garland against Bane. Allen with a screen on Bane. Garland for 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Allen. Pass to Okoro. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Memphis leading. Now here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
2 minutes.
Morant against Garland. And Mobley throws it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
A great scorer. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Mitchell against Bane. 6 to shoot. Mobley, a screen on Bane. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Up top, Morant, guarded by Garland. Morant, the pass to Bane, down low. And the Grizzlies call time here. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, John can adapt and find any weakness.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And the shot is good by Garland.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
The 3 from Bane.
slam! Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Now here's Brooks. He's covered closely. From deep, Bain. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. There's the drive. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Okoro on the wing. Second chance effort. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
Your Cavaliers use this team. Let's give it up for your...
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Mobley, a screen on Brooks. And it's Okoro penetrating. Tries again. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Mitchell against Bain. Who poked away. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Garland. Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley. The free throw drops for Morant. But with Memphis' 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Mobley, a screen on Bain. Here's Mitchell. And it's Bain with the rebound. And the Grizzlies shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Launches it. Drains the triple. Bain's got 8 points.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Mobley, a screen on Bain. Here's Mitchell. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Outside Morant. Brooks outside. On the wing, Bain. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. And it's Memphis with another.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Garland, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Morant. And he drops it in from the low post. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
For Cleveland, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Mobley. And here's Mitchell. Brooks defending. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. From deep, Morant sinks it from distance. Morant's got 20 points.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. There's a minute 26 left in the second period. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. And the Cavs shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Conchar comes in for Brooks. And it's Kennard in for Bane. To the right side. Here's Wade. Lopez, the screen on Jackson. Outside Rubio. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Osman. LeVert with the ball. And Kennard picks him up defensively. LeVert, that's good.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Kennard outside. The three is up. Good. And the setup by Morant. Kennard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Rubio. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of this game. Lopez, the screen. Wade misses.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Right side Morant. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Morant. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Conchar. Tipped away. By himself. And Mobley throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight. It has been the driving force for Memphis, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. And don't go far. We'll be right
For the JohnWick.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Ja Morant is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Conchar in at the 3, the small forward.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
For the Cavaliers, Osman comes in for Okoro, and Caris LeVert is subbed in for Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Morant. Outside for LeVert. Clock at 6. Here's Garland. Ooh, nice D from Kennard.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Kennard on the wing. There's Jackson with the 3. Offensive rebound. Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Garland, the pass to LeVert. Osman on the wing, defended by Kennard. 90 seconds into the second half now. This one for 3. The rebound by Allen. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Here's Osman. Lays it up and banks it in. Osman's gotten his first points in this one.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Morant with it. Picked up by Allen. Kennard outside. Jackson left side. Clock is at 3. Over Mobley. Off the left rim and out.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
They get the rebound. Left side Garland. Pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Another shot. And Allen gets it to go on the assist by Garland.
Very strong. Yeah, man, Allen tough to defend anywhere on the floor.
Here's Morant. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate. Oh my gracious!
Just incredible!
That is a monster finish. This is what teams try to do with Morant. Hit physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
.146 left in the third. From downtown. He's off on that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. Mobley outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mobley's got 8.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
To the paint. Kennard outside. Sinks the tray. He has 6.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Morant against Garland. Osman on the wing. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Steven Adams. That one's off. A different look for Cleveland. Lopez, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Wade comes in for Mobley. And Rubio is subbed in for Garland. So it's the Grizzlies now. Outside Morant. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Ja Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
Pass to Osman. 29 seconds left in the third. And here's LeVert for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. LeVert's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's Morant off the drive. Take it away. LeVert right side. And here's Rubio. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control with a 16-point advantage. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Ricky Rubio is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Cedi Osman. And it's Wade in at the 4 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. Okoro comes in for Osman. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for LeVert. And Darius Garland subbed in for Rubio with the step back. And it's Morant missing. Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Bane. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Mobley, he's checked in for Wade. Both free throws good from Mitchell.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Morant against Garland. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Kennard on the wing. Morant against Garland. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kennard. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Outside Morant. Adams with a screen on Garland. Back to Adams. 4 seconds left. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Jackson.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Outside Bane. Here's the 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Kennard. Jackson on the wing. 5 to shoot. Right side Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Back to Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? The Cavs have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Here's Mitchell. Oh, big finish. Wow.
Okay, I see you.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Kennard can't get it to go. Cleveland now, time running out. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. Kennard against Mitchell. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. From deep, Bane. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Here's Kennard. The long distance 3 is buried. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible. Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Grizzlies.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ja Morant.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work. He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Outside Bane. And he lobs it up to the rim, and it's slammed in by Adams.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
From deep, Bane. Here's Kennard. Off target from three-point range. Outside Mitchell. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
courts. We've got some NBA action. Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Timberwolves on offense. Edwards drives in. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Dishes it to Towns. Driving to the basket. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Schmidt. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And here's Conley outside. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
Just 5 to shoot. Towns a screen on Brooks. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And a wide open look for Bain. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Bain's got 5 now.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and... As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's Edwards driving in, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Timberwolves trail by 3. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season, Smitty, in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
And the rejection by Jackson. Stolen by McDaniels. Bain against Edwards. And he drives in. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Stolen by Brooks.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Brooks with it. Conley picks him up. Loads it up there for Bane. And they get it back. Tries again. It's good. 7 points for Desmond Bane.
Beautiful touch from Desmond Bane. So good from the mid-range.
Conley the pass to McDaniels. And here's Edwards from the arc. Another miss by Minnesota. Memphis leading by 6. Payne for 3. Conley grabs the miss. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Towns. And the rejection by Jackson. Second shot opportunity. And the dunk by Jackson.
Boy, this is what a diverse skill set buys you. Jackson with so many options after corralling the miss.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Outside Conley. He feeds it to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team. Oh, did you see that?
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And so it's Memphis holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired.
Please give a big round of applause for the Puck.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Memphis.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And it's Morant missing.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Bucket is good.
How about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Out to the right wing. McDaniels gets to Conley. Stolen by Brooks. Outside, Bane wants to get it to Morant and does. And the shot goes down.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Timberwolves trail by 6. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
The Grizzlies have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Towns. Taurean Prince comes in for McDaniels, and it's Rivers in for Mike Conley. It's Brooks on the wing. Edwards defending. The Timberwolves shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Outside Jackson shoots the 3. And again, Memphis no good. The Timberwolves trail. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
They get it back. Out to Morant. Goes back up. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Rivers dishes to Prince. A 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Prince has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. There's the pass to Bane. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
Out to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Takes a three. And no good that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Pass to Morant. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 8. Prince outside. Reed kicks to Prince. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Bane.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, plays most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a three.
Noel, he's checked in for Edwards.
We've watched Jaren Jackson struggle with early career injuries, but despite the setbacks, he's continued to grow and become a stronger player.
5 on the clock. Reed the pass to Rivers. The Timberwolves again can't hit, and the Grizzlies leading by 9. Payne for 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Wow, what range from Bane!
Prince outside to stop the run. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Bane, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Prince wide open. It's stolen by Adams. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Morant against Rivers. Lets it go from deep. And John Morant with the 3. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
All going up court. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Taurean Prince. And it's Rivers. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Drills it from outside.
For 3.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Jones against Towns. And Jackson throws it down hard.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Outside Prince. Shot clock at 6. Back to Rivers. Lets the 3 fly. Another miss by Minnesota. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. In the corner, Kennard with it. A three-pointer, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Jones, no one around him. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Kennard. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Conchar, the pass to Jones. Launches it. Fires from deep. And the three ball is good. Conchar's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Jones looking for an opening. That's a 2 from Kennard. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game. And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late.
Which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty. And he shoots the three ball with such confidence.
Prince outside. Towns sets the pick for Prince. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Puts up a 3. Jackson has the open look. And a miss there on the triple.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. It's Prince on the wing. Here's Towns. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Edwards, he's checked in for Noel. And it's Conley in for Austin Rivers. Conley against Jones. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Hits it from three-point range. Kennard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. Pass to Kennard. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Edwards. 3-on-3. There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first. Overall, Anthony has a special ability to score.
Kennard's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Conley kicks to Towns. Back to Conley. Jacks up a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Conley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Here's Conchar. Oh, and he just knocks down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
And so it's Memphis, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Right back after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5. Brooks kicks to Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. Left side, Towns. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Morant. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bane. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Stolen by Brooks. Floats it up there for Morant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. On the wing, Brooks, defended by Towns. Minnesota's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Can they get it? And again, Minnesota will turn it over. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Memphis has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now, here's Bane. The feed to Morant. Jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Brooks grabs the board.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Brooks with him. Conley picks him up. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. The second chance effort. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Grizzlies.
On the wing, Bane. Here's Jackson. Back to Bane. From downtown. And they'll get another chance. Three-pointer. Adams trying to free himself up. And Desmond Bane good for 3.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide-open man.
Conley with a wide-open look, trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Grizzlies.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Towns, no luck.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Bain kicks to Jackson. Back to Bain. The three. Outside for Jackson. Now here's Bain. McDaniels defending. And rejection by McDaniels. This one for three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Bain for three. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Mitchell up top. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Mobley finds Mitchell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Let's go with a 3. Cleveland the rebound. Mobley passes to Garland. 3-pointer. Here's Allen. Out to Garland. Pass to Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. On the take. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Towns. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, if you're going to concede anything, I guess you'd prefer Towns get to the mid-range, but boy, he is so consistent.
Here's Okoro from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Towns, a screen on Garland. Edwards, a pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Outside Garland. Fires the 3. Allen, pass to Mobley. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the 3-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And Allen gets it to go.
Well, this highlights the agility of Jared Allen. So decisive, so quick in the pick and roll.
And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, B.A., because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Oh, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Gobert. Buries it down low. Gobert's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert has shot well over 60% for his career. If he's that close, he will put it in the basket.
Garland, no good for Minnesota. They've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Conley against Garland. Conley passes to McDaniels. Towns with the ball. He has 6. Fires for 3. The rebound by Garland. To the middle. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Garland.
In the painted area, Mobley just so effective. Hard to cover a guy who's got that kind of size so close to the cup.
Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Garland for three. Rebound Minnesota. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Mitchell against Edwards. Inside. It's McDaniels on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Lets it go from 14. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
It's incredible. I mean, it changes the dynamic of your offense when you have bigs who can shoot the ball.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Pass to Okoro. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're
please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court right now for Cleveland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Picked by Gobert. And it's Towns penetrating. And there it is for him. Towns has got 10 points.
Boy, you can see the work Karl Anthony Towns put in on that handle. That was special.
Allen a screen. Garland for three. Mobley outside. 4-3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. He's got 5.
Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
Edwards. Here's Gobert. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert. A main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Garland, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. It's Edwards with a... Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Pass to Mitchell. Allen with it. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Brent is checked in for Minnesota. Rivers comes in for Conley. Mobley against Towns. Pass to Rivers. Back to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Poke loose. Gobert gets the bucket. And it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Prince down low, guarded by Garland. Gobert gets the bucket. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play. Boy, when Towns is moving the basketball, guys, the floor opens up for him. The defense has now got to respect passing and scoring.
1:10 left in the second quarter. Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. Here's Rivers. Back to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Allen. On the wing, Rivers. That one's good, and it's Towns with the assist. Rivers has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Allen with a screen on McDaniels. Mitchell with the ball, now guarded by McDaniels. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Now here's Mitchell. Counted from distance. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Mobley. Here's Towns. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Prince. Takes a 3. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Now Garland. Outside Mitchell. With 1 on the clock. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Austin Rivers out there with Mike Conley. And it's Prince in at the 3. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. 3 on the clock. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers.
Substitution on the court.
For the Timberwolves, they're shooting 76%. You don't see this often. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Towns passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy Gobert increasingly is capable of these nights on the offensive end where he's just putting it to the defense.
Shot from the top of the key. The shot by Rubio, no good.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Pass to Towns. Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. Here's Osman. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to Towns. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Towns has got 12.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Rubio passes to LeVert. Osman on the wing. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Towns. He's got 12. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Rubio finds LeVert. Up and in on the layup.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Rivers. Rubio with a steal. Fast break, Cleveland. Pass to Osman. Outside for LeVert. 5 on the clock. Here's Wade, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, that's thanks to Karis LeVert's court vision, making the right plays in pick-and-roll action.
Pass to Towns. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Rivers. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Lopez, the screen. Here's Osman. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket. To me, Cedi Osman is a great reminder of how international the game is today. This guy is a Turkish citizen. We know he's had a ton of success playing for their national team.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Towns. And it's Edwards in for Rivers. LeVert outside. From the arc. And another miss by Cleveland. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Conley finds Reed. To the left wing. Here's Prince. Driving to the basket. The rebound by Osman.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk, but even more so when you're all by yourself.
Outside for LeVert. Pass to Osman. Back to LeVert. And stolen by Gobert. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's Edwards on the wing. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Rubio against Conley. The 3. Osman, no good. Here's Prince. And so it's Minnesota, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Cleveland looking at who they've got. Oh, okay then.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Outside Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Pass to Edwards. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break, Cleveland for the finish. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points. So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Now here's Garland. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Towns on a screen for 3. Conley, pass to Edwards. Shot is up, 6 to shoot. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Towns. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
I love when Karl Anthony Towns is aggressive to score and willing to embrace the contact.
2 shots.
And so he hits both. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Mobley, a screen on Conley. Garland for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out of pick and roll.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. The kick out to Conley. Towns with the ball. Over Mitchell. The shot by Towns, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
McDaniels from long range. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Pass to Okoro. And he banks in the layup.
What tremendous control from Isaac Okoro. His coaches encourage him to attack through contact.
Back to Mobley. Here's Allen. Here's Okoro. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell drives in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Conley against Garland. The shot. The shot by Towns, no good. And here comes Cleveland. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. From deep, Mitchell. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Mobley against Towns. No good on the shot. And it's Cleveland the other way. Mitchell with the ball. Towns covering. The 3. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Garland for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18. McDaniels finds Towns. Shoots over Mobley. Towns can't get it to go. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch.
one's going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Morant with a wide-open look. Buries it from three-point range.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
Mobley, a screen on Morant. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Brooks with no one around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brooks against Mitchell. Mobley is screened. Lets it go with the 3. On the high post. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Finding and taking those opportunities. Mobley does a good job of not passing up that good mid-range shot.
Out to Brooks for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Garland, no good. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland. And he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland had some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. It was pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best. Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Morant passes to Bain. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Stolen by Garland. Mobley. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man is going to punish you on that glass.
Here's Morant. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Mitchell finds Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Cleveland moving it around. Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
On the wing, Bain. Out to Morant. With the drive. The shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Okoro with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Okoro passes to Mitchell. Mobley double teamed. The feed to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's Mitchell. And there's the... Oh,
my goodness. Man. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Garland against Morant. There's 42 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Back to Bain from past the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Garland. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he hits it to tie the game up. Garland's got 5.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he's...
Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish. He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
The drive by Mitchell.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
So on the floor for Cleveland, in at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Morant left side. Brooks outside. Back to Jackson. Right side Bain. Over Mitchell. Bain finds Adams. That one off the back iron and out. The Cavaliers trailing. Garland looking it over. Pass to Mobley. He dishes it to Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh my goodness! What a play!
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Jackson. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Back to Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's Morant missing. Cleveland with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Allen a screen on Morant. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Garland against Bain. Morant with the steal. Goes up. And Morant throws it down.
Unstoppable full court play. Morant just explodes off the steal and delivers it straight to the bucket.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And that one's good, Morant.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And here's Morant after the three-pointer from Evan Mobley. Back to Morant. Jackson in the corner. And a wide open look for Bain. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Garland kicks to Okoro. .112 left in the first half of the game. Kicks it out to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Misses the 3.
and he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Payton for three. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Garland with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And Mobley throws it down.
Making himself available. A little hustle and good positioning makes Mobley the option on the fast break.
Payton for three. Outside for Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell dishes to Allen. Second chance shot. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Left side Jackson. Bane looking around. Back to Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Mobley.
Clearly a foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of the shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
5 seconds left here in the second. Garland finds Mobley. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Grizzlies lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
And get loud for the Jabberwocky.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Morant is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Conchar in at the 3. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Here's Wade. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. That's a 2 from Kennard. The shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Osman for the lead. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
It's
Nice finish. What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Rubio against Morant. Here's Wade. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Jones checked in for Morant. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Jones in the post, covered by Rubio. Here's the 3. Conchar can't get it to go. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Kept alive. Outside for Jackson. Passes it to Jones. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. Lopez sets a screen for Rubio. The pass to LeVert. Here's Osman. Clock at 4. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. For the tie. And another miss by Cleveland. The Grizzlies have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do, and his mindset is to attack.
Rubio the pass to Wade. Kicks it out to Rubio. Lopez right side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Kennard. Fires the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Rubio looking around. Snatched away. Kennard with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. Here's Adams. Finished off the break. Adams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Some changes for Memphis. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Conchar. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Jones. Allen finds Mitchell. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
No, it seems like Morant's got springs or something in the shoes.
Passes it to Okoro. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And he comes up with the deuce. Okoro's got his first bucket in this one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Garland with it. 5 points in the game from outside the arc. Here's Mobley. And there's the pass to Okoro. Mobley a screen on Brooks. Here's Okoro. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant going inside. And then Morant slams it in.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. No good on the 3.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut. But maybe...
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
Garland against Morant. Garland kicks to Mobley. Mobley a screen on Bain. Okoro passes to Mobley. Just 3 on the clock. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Mobley's got 12.
And this game belongs to Mobley so far. Just on the ball on the offensive end.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He has.
Please give a big round of applause.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Offensive rebound. Now here's Okoro. Kennard covering. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Mitchell. Driving the lane. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Morant passes to Kennard. Kennard on the wing. On the wing, Jackson. Stolen by Mitchell. They grab their own miss. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Mobley.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take a sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Memphis leading by 4. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And he can't jam it through. Mobley looking it over. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Hard to stop a guy with Allen's physical gifts inside. He forces the defense to get sloppy and foul.
And Allen drops them both. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Adams with the screen on Mobley. Here's Morant. Put it down!
Whoa! Gracious way to get up.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Drains the three-pointer.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Outside for Jackson. Garland against Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Pass to Mitchell. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies. And so he hits the technical free throw.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Mitchell's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Cleveland.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your start. Mitchell delivered.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's a bounce-back 3, and they're back in the lead.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. It's Allen on the wing. Driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws. The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, out of the wire, is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to...
Previous players. The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Just 5 on the clock. Fades away. And another miss by Cleveland. Memphis leading. Here's Morant. Mobley with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Mitchell wide open. Got it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. Got his was just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
And in a tight game like this, a technical can be a killer. And he made sure he took advantage of the opportunity there at the line.
Mobley, a screen on Bane. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
A lot of pressure on that free throw after the technical. Great job to bury it and tie this thing all up.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Mitchell, foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throw.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots. This is one guy who will make you pay.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And this is how you execute. Creating any type of separation is huge.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Allen. Ooh, off wide. Now a timeout called by Memphis. 9 seconds left in the game. In the corner, Kennard with it. Off target from downtown. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from the... These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
And here is Garland. In at small forward and power forward. It's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. Grant, and finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need at a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Morant gets to Bane. Adams sets the pick for Bane. Morant against Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Bane for 3. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Okoro. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. Okoro's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Mitchell against Morant. Adams with the screen on Mitchell. The offensive rebound. Outside for Jackson. Outside, Bane. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Adams, some nice D. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 on their shots here in overtime. Morant with it. Garland. Oh, yes!
so creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Garland against Morant. From outside the arc. That shot off the mark. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Brooks finds Bain. Back to Brooks. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Count it.
Big time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Left side, Bain. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson with the screen. No good with the triple. And here's Cleveland. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drops.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Morant looking around. Lock at 6. Jackson, a screen on Garland. There's the lob to Jackson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came.
Of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. Clock at 2. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. He goes up. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Brooks finds Morant. Outside Bane from deep. Minnesota with a rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves game last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Outside Morant. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Towns. And he buries his first look. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Just 3 to shoot. Second chance shot, and it's Towns penetrating. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Man, that's an area that you like to see in Towns, aggressiveness, making a concerted effort to stay in attack mode.
Back to Bane. No one near him, and he gets that one.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Edwards, a pass to Conley. To the wing on the left. Out to the wing. Pass to Edwards. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Going all the way to the rack. Morant with it. Towns covering. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. McDaniels from long range. Conley finds Towns. Clock at 6. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Oh, got a piece of it. And here's Morant outside. That one doesn't drop. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside Edwards. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Morant. Here's Bane. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Bane's got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Outside Morant, pass to Jackson, and here's Bane. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. From deep, Bane knocks down the long J. Bane's got 7.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Conley finds Towns. Drives down.
What a throwdown! Nice. How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Bane, the pass to Adams. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Totally uncontested, but it still took impressive balance and agility to hit it.
And here's Edwards outside. Fires in the triple. He's got 5.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Left side, Morant. From deep, Bane. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Desmond Bane getting it done for the Grizzlies. Hunting for opportunity.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Conley on the attack. Morant against Edwards. Towns a screen on Morant. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Puts up a 3. And it's Morant missing. Now the Timberwolves with it. McDaniels finds Towns. And Edwards slams it in.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Conley. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Towns a screen on Bane. Down low. And it's powered home by Towns.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Pass to Jackson. Corner shot. Moran against McDaniels. Here's Jackson. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Minnesota in the lead. Gobert with a screen on Moran. Launches a three. Can't get it to drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Outside McDaniels. Back to Gobert. For three, Conley. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Moran against McDaniels. Jackson, the pass to Moran. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Rivers comes in for Conley. Pass to Bain. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Bain's got 11 points.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Count that bucket.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Bain with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Shoots. And that one's long.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. A minute 9 left to play in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Gobert. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Memphis trailing here. Outside Moran. Pass to Jackson. Back to Moran. The three is up. That shot is off. And Minnesota will come the other way. On the wing, Rivers. For three. Here's Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And so Gobert nails both of them. The Grizzlies have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. McDaniels against Moran. Banked it in off the glass. Moran's got 6.
Fearless play by Moran. Goes up against tough coverage and still manages the inside shot.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Rivers. Reed to the post. Jackson on him.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
16 seconds left in the first half. Moran into the lane, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Love the attacking mindset of Moran. Gets him to the line.
The free throw drops for Moran. And Moran drops them both. Stolen by Jackson. Outside for Moran. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to fill the lane and get where he needs to be.
And the first half comes to it.
the Timberwolves, 20 seconds. Fans, get ready for the double lucky.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. They've got Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley out there with Austin Rivers. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Prince in at the small forward position. Conchar, good.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Conley passes to Gobert. On the wing, Rivers. There's the 3. Pass to Prince. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Prince has got 5.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving. An open look on the jump shot there.
Here's Kennard. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Now here's Gobert. Defense right on him. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Towns is checked in. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Rivers, defended by Jones. Just 5 on the clock. From behind the arc. Nails it from 3. Rivers has got his first 3 points of the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate. You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
For Memphis, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Jones. Here's Kennard. Sends it home from 3-point land.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Where do you think Austin Rivers developed that selflessness, Clark?
Well, I think it starts with the DNA. I mean, his dad, Doc Rivers, was a selfless, outstanding player and one of the outstanding coaches in the game today, so that's part of it. But he's also had experience playing on different teams, sitting on different benches. I think you get to realize what your strengths and weaknesses are and how you can add value to a team.
Pass to Conley. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Rivers. There's the triple. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jones from outside. And the three-pointer goes. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Prince. He's got 5. Jacks up a 3. That shot off the mark. Now Memphis takes it the other way. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Jones finds Kennard. And that one drops. Kennard's got 5. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Prince with the bucket.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
Pass to Aldama. The 3-ball. And Conley grabs the miss. Minnesota's got 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Double team on Towns. The kick out to Conley. 4 on the clock. Here's Rivers. Three-pointer, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Kennard outside. From deep. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. They're running. Pass to Rivers. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. 6 points for him.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Clark with the screen. Jones from outside. Buries it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch, that was.
bad intentions.
Brent's a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The team. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Towns. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Showing us a little bit of everything tonight. Karl Anthony Towns, extremely.
Oh, my goodness!
Disrespect. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Edwards finds Gobert. Towns with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Jackson. Here's Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Memphis trailing here. Stolen by Conley. And stolen by Morant. He's got a clear path. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Edwards for 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Outside Edwards. Right side Conley. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Gobert. And they double up Gobert. To the paint. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Grizzlies have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Morant with the drive. Morant with the slam!
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Now Towns. Pass to Gobert. Back to Towns. Clock at 6. To the wing on the left. Gobert finds Edwards. Now Gobert. Guarded by Bain. Baseline drive. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brooks. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Here's Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Hey, it's not easy to have all eyes on you in these moments, but you know what? Edwards, he's shown he can handle it. He can be the clutch guy.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Adams with a screen on McDaniels. Morant, pass to Bane. Let's go with a 3. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Up top, Morant. Ball stolen. Now here's Gobert. And the shot goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steal.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
McDaniels finds Gobert. And here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. 5 to shoot. Towns for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Morant against McDaniels. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Now Jackson. They need this. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. From deep three-point range, can't connect. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Exceptional effort on the road.